Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Man, we got two of the super coolest and the flyest people that's on TV right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, from that famous song by Beyonce, put a ring on it.
The process has just begun. I want everybody to remember why you're here. Is it time to move on? Or is it time to put a ring on it?
Originally, and what was life like for you growing up where you're from?
So I am from Jacksonville, Florida. My life has been full of twists, turns, different things. I have competed in pageants. Not only did I do pageants, I am a computer engineer. And so, like I said, my life has been from here to there. And then, of course, I am now on Put a Ring on It.
Wow. So you're computer, isn't it? That's dope. I know we should never judge people by the way they look, but are you more into coding or are you more into like software, hardware?
Well, wait a minute. So when you say judge people on how they look, what was your first impression?
Well, my first impression was that you were, a business owner, that you probably dealt with a lot of business as far as logistics, as far as, developing real estate, that type of thing,
Got you. Okay, so I have done developing from a computer standpoint, but I am a SQL script writer. So SQL is my specialty.
Wow, that's dope. How do you feel about coding? Because coding gives me a headache. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Coding is difficult. It's extremely difficult. I deal with the financial aspect of the tech world. So for me, being able to, of course, conjoin different modules and I'm in the middle of a training right now. Working with different platforms, it's a challenge, but like I said, I've been doing it for a long time. So I think I'm pretty good at it.
Okay, that's dope. See, it wasn't that bad. You thought it was so bad. Look, you was really
Listen, I'm like, I've been speaking everything. They was like, oh, she do fraud. I'm like, fraud? Wait, what's fraud? Not me.
No, I ain't say fraud, man. I ain't say fraud.
I know. Hey, I'm about to tell, let me hold something. You over doing fraud over you scamming. Let me hold a little something.
So yeah, that's me. That's me in a nutshell. I am very family oriented, as you will see throughout the season, but I'm also a person that likes to have a good time. So I think I'm pretty balanced when it comes to life, of course, because of my background.
Okay, no doubt. And because of the show, I see you about it now. I see a little something. We'll come back there later. I see when you hold that door down now.
Everybody have their
you hold that door down.
That's a little part of Florida, but everybody have their moments. Don't judge on that. Don't hold it to my heart.
No, it was the way they edited it. That was not her. That's not her.
It was the editing. You're right.
It was the editing.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm good.
Gonna let me in?
1 minute.
1 minute? Okay.
Why are you so excited?
Could you just come
You
on?
don't know this woman. I don't think you should go.
Open the door. Yeah, come on.
Okay. He's ready.
He's ready?
Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
Well, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Oh, no handshake? Okay. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing? She don't want to hug the part of the
Oh, okay.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Well, you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Excuse me.
You ready? What?
So ready. Let's go.
Chantel.
Chantel. Ready? Chantel.
Baby, babe.
You said earlier calling me. So call
You look
her.
beautiful.
None of those.
Come on, man. We got to go. We're running late.
How are you running late? Yes, please. Can you button that?
It's broke.
I got safety pins.
Thank you. Help me out a little bit.
Yeah, buttoning.
It's broke.
Doing a bit much.
Can we leave?
This up now.
Come on, let's go.
Chantel is a woman who's trying to go out with my man, which makes her the ops.
Let's see. Fonzo, where are you from originally? Let the people know what life's like for you growing up, my brother.
I'm from Miami, Florida. I grew up kind of like mid-level, one in the city, but it wasn't the best. Played football, good on football. That's what we do in Miami. Okay. But now my main thing is I'm in a management. I'm part of Rick Ross' management team. I manage a few artists. I got one coming out. I'm in the real estate. No, that's not her thing. That's my thing. I got a few properties and stuff, and I got a clothing line coming on. So I got a lot going on. Just got my hands in everything, brother.
Okay. Fonzo,
Yeah.
how does it being on a reality show? Because you just seem like you a real cool, smooth brother. You're really laid back. You probably don't really like the lights and the camera so much. You know what I'm saying? You probably enjoy it, but you probably just not the type that's always in front of a camera. How is that
Right.
like?
It really was hard for me, but I knew to see the bigger picture for our relationship and everything. I went ahead and did it. And I'm a little old school. Old school, we don't put our business in the streets. So I came off a little reserved, but I get into it because it really helped us in, later on. So, I mean, it was hard, but I got through it, end up, bringing us close together, to be honest.
That's right. And I could notice that when they was asking you certain stuff on the show, you kind of did like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that introverted thing that people do.
Right.
Kind of laugh and like, and
you
people
know,
don't understand it.
Nah, you got to be old school to understand that. We don't put our business in the streets. We deal with that stuff at home.
That's right.
But, for the betterment of our relationship, I did it. It was a good experience. I ain't gonna lie. It was, crazy, but it was good.
Okay. Now for you, Shay, how do you feel about when you growing up or you were coming up watching reality TV? What was that take for you like? Were you prepared to do it, or was it something that was like, you just taking one step at a time for yourself?
So me, I definitely wasn't prepared. I am the reserved person. I never discuss my business. I don't really post a lot. I don't go to many places. So me, I was the person that would sit at home and I may watch the Housewives or different shows and be like, "Ooh, no, she didn't say that," or
Right.
look at this, look at that. But being the person on the opposite side, now I feel a little bad about some of the things I said, because seeing myself being put in different situations and my reactions, I'm like, girl, I watched the first episode, like, you was tripping. You gotta chill. And of course, like he said, Fonzo is more of the fun guy because of his career path. For me, like I said, I'm the chill one. I am the one that's like, oh, not today. Oh, you don't think so?
No. Nah.
I'm the nerdy.
Hey, listen, Shay 2000 will come out now. Shay,
everybody has two. I think everybody got one side, and then you have that
right.
person 2.0. And it depends on the situation that, that 2.0 will come out, and it doesn't come out every day. So let's be real. That's once, maybe 2-3 times a year.
I ain't said that. What's so funny? I'm listening.
Okay, now see, that's the same thing you did, telling these people that I was over the top now. Remember you said that?
I ain't said nothing. Listen, I'm just listening. I'm a fan right now.
Okay. Say so.
Yeah. I could just tell, but I could tell from your spirit energy, you wasn't into looking at TV with those type of shows before. But what shows did you gravitate towards that was on TV for you back in the day?
No, to be honest with you, brother, I love reality shows. I watch Real World, Love It. It'd be funny to me, but before I did it, I didn't know it was that much work. Like, it's actually work. Because, man, what people don't understand, you're shooting in the 10, 12 hours a day. So now when you ask these questions a lot, you ain't in the best of mood. You're just ready to go. So now you answer it in a certain way. You might have wanted to, but you're so tired, ready to get over with. And, man, now you look at it like, I shouldn't have said that. But, like, it is what it is, man. It was a great experience, though. So, I mean, it was funny. It was all right.
Okay, cool. Now for you, Shay, because I seen the episode, but they're putting that episode everywhere. What was you going through when Fonzo was going on his date? Tell us about that.
We'll definitely need a part 2 for this interview, because I don't really want to speak on what I was feeling or what I was going through, but I will say this. I am pretty sure that a lot of women will relate to seeing their partner out on a date with another woman and the feelings that you instantly get. I don't care if you think it's pre-planned, if you agreed, if you didn't agree. Whatever the case may be, if you're truly invested in someone, it's not a camera, a dog, cat, nothing that's going to take that out of your mind, especially being territorial as I am.
Yeah, I agree with that.
2 times a year.
you're not prepared for it. Like you think it ain't gonna be nothing, but once you see it, you be like, hold on. I'm like, girl, man, hold on now? I'm actually going out because you think it ain't gonna be nothing because we know we signed up for this, but once you actually do it, anybody can say, boy, it's different. It is real different, but you know, it definitely was a learning experience.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking, like, I'm trying to imagine me letting one of the ladies out and be like, yeah, it makes sense. It would be very, very, very hard. As that car is pulling away and you're looking, you like, yo, I'm about to jump right behind you and show the rest.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay. So what y'all got going on currently right now? Fonzo, I know you got the music and stuff like that. Shay, you doing, the computer networking. Do you all have anything else as far as like visiting any community work, any political work? Like what do you got going on outside, as we say? We outside.
We definitely, from a community standpoint, I do a lot with different women. For one, you'll hear something that's very near and dear to me on the show, and that's something we'll get more into detail about later on. One of the causes that I personally deal with myself that we'll be discussing. And just in general, giving back is something we do every day in our lives. So be it we do it on somebody on the street, helping them, or we're just helping children in general. So for me, definitely, I can't wait for everybody to hear something that I've been battling with pretty much my entire adult life.
Wow. Okay. God bless you. What's going on with you, Fonzo? Any community work out there that you're doing?
Yes, sir. Well, for me, being that how I came up, I love football, sports, and I know that really kept me out of a lot of trouble as a youth. So my son, he plays for his little kid league called the Miami Guard Chief Hot Boys. So I sponsor that team and try to be a mentor to the kids. Maybe they have a father in their life. I'm trying to help out a little bit, much as I can. So I make sure everybody paid for and all this stuff. I sponsor them and we play games and stuff. So hopefully that'll help them later in life. Because I know my father was around, but he didn't do all those things with me. I know how it kind of affected me. So I try to be a father figure for them and, take care of everything and just sponsor that team. Hopefully we can do more things. I'm over to a lot of things. Anything helping kids, I'm with it.
That's dope, man. I like the fact that you all still care about your community as you both of you have already rose into a certain status to where you can really just be, selfish about yourselves. But that shows how great that each one of you all are, from the masculine to the feminine principle energy that we have on the planet. And you all definitely can be, in a sense, even if you kind of like this term, like a role model or a mentor, just by the essence of who you are, and not per se what you do and what your stature, but y'all just two real humans, you know what I'm saying? Two real melanated beings on the planet. And we need, like you said, Fonzo, we need that example of looking at a brother like yourself who has made it to a level and still cool, still laid back, still the big brother type, the big homie. You know what I'm saying? We need that in our community.
Definitely, brother, definitely.
That's pretty smooth, pretty cool. So just two more questions.
About us, then who?
Right.
If we don't do it, then who? Because the others ain't gonna do it. So we got to make sure we take our own people, man.
That's right. I agree, man. You know what I'm saying? Are there any teachers or any followers that you all both was tied into as you was growing up? Was it like somebody that you really look forward to that helped you get to where you got to go as far as like where you at right now? So when I say that, as you already know, were there any teachers? Was there any business people? Was there any grandparents? Because some people are blessed enough to have grandparents, things of that nature. Was there anybody else that helped you all along both of you all's path? Anybody?
Go ahead. No, ladies, my beautiful girl, you first, baby. Go ahead, baby.
Your friend.
Okay, friend. Go ahead.
Castmate. So just really quick, for me, my family, I have an amazing family. My mom, she was an entrepreneur on top of being a compliance director. My dad, he's an educator. My grandparents, they were very, very successful. Actually, my grandfather was the first African-American millionaire in St. Augustine from a lawn service with a 6th grade education. So I come from a really, 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 really good stock of family. And looking up to them and being able to grow up with them and hear different stories and, you know, learn how to achieve the things that I wanted to achieve as an adult is a true blessing. And I think about that every day, that I actually had in-house mentors.
Well, for me, it's actually two people as far as the business and with my growth. I have to say Walt Frazier, my high school football coach from Miami, Carol City. He took on the father role for me and a lot of my friends, a lot of us coming up. So he helped kind of guide us down the path of staying on the straight and narrow, just sports and grades and going to college and everything. And as far as business, I would have to say Rick Ross, because we grew up together. So us in business, he helped me get that business mind of doing a lot of ventures, not just, you know, like yourself in one thing, doing an abundance of things, so that way you're getting different streams of income. So I learned a lot from him. Even though we're friends, but I still learn a lot from watching him and just talking and discussions with him. So I had to say those two.
That's dope. You know, both of y'all have an essence, a vibe to you where it's like generational wealth. And I hope that the people that are listening, that are tapping in, that hear and see and view this,
Right,
will understand generational wealth is positive for the people that look like us in our communities, because we no longer establish that no more. We go,
right.
and nothing is wrong with it if you want to go and get a traditional job. But however, like we both know, I'm sure Shay and you, Fonzo, will attest, you can never get rich working on somebody else's job.
Right.
You can be comfortable.
Yeah, you be comfortable, right? I agree.
All right. Couple more things. Could I please get you all social media, if you do not mind?
Absolutely. Please follow me at Shay Princess, SHAY Princess, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Look me up. I am there, and I am very active. If you respond to me, I will respond back.
All right. Mine's is Fatboy66613601. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that same name. Hit me up, follow me, man. You know, I respond sometimes, and just, you know, come grow with me, come learn.
No doubt. I just want to extend my congratulations to you all once again. And Shay, you always welcome here to come back on. We can talk about that doorway, you know what I'm saying, that doorway thing you had going on. And Fonzo, any artists that you working with, you want to get them an interview? They welcome.
Oh, definitely. Quillis, yeah, we coming. Definitely. We need to do that.
Morning, I am on My Celebrity Life with my friend, my dude, Ge Holla. Make sure you tune in Friday nights at 9 p.m. Put a ring on it.
Y'all in tune, man. My Celebrity Life with Ge Holiday, my brother, man, from another. Ain't gets no gangster, man. Best guy, best report, best interview I've done. He's a great listener. Make sure y'all tune in, man. Put a ring on it. Season 3, let's get it.
Ge Holla, Charlamagne the God here, man. Salute to you.
Ge Holla of My Celebrity Life podcast.
Shout out to Ge Holla reaching.
Shout out to Ge Holla and
Cynthia Bailey from The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I'm sending a shout out to Ge Holla.